Hey guys, it's me and this is the Turbo List. Today we are checking out the top 10 cheap cars for enthusiasts that you can buy right now in Europe for relatively cheap. These are the cars that will give you the most miles per euro. Starting off our list at number 10, we have the iconic Volkswagen Golf IV GTI. Hot hatch that is still a blast to drive, so don't let the age fool you, it's still a very good car. With its little 1.8-liter turbocharged engine, it puts out around 150 horsepower, which might not sound like a lot, but for a car this light, it's way more than enough to have a lot of fun with it. Also, the GTI is super practical, reliable, and parts are basically everywhere, so the tuning potential is basically limitless. Whether you wanna put a stage 1 tune in it, or upgrade the suspension, or just put a sport exhaust on it, it definitely transforms your car from a daily to a weekend warrior. If you go look for some, you will definitely find a lot of examples under 5,000 euros, but you will need to look out for some quirks and the rust, because they like to rust. And also they might well have a lot of kilometers on the clock. But that doesn't matter because we love them just like this. So yeah, this is the ultimate entry point for a car enthusiast in Europe because it's light, it's kind of powerful, the engine is tunable, and it's very cheap. So if you just want to enter this whole enthusiast scene, go get yourself a GTI. If you want something else, then stick around for the next one. Next up at number 9, we have another kind of European classic, which might be more of an exotic car, and that's the first generation Audi TT. It shares the same engine with the Volkswagen Golf GTI, the 1.8-liter turbocharged engine. It also puts out 150 horsepower, but the catch in this is that it has Audi all-wheel drive system, which is the Quattro. So that means better grip in basically all weather, so rain, snow, doesn't matter to this car. It's perfect in these conditions also, and you can have a lot of fun with it, and it just has a way better driving feel. Although it might look a little quirky on the outside, but trust me, with just a few mods, this car can be seriously quick. With a simple ECU tune, an intake or an exhaust tune, this little light chassis Audi TT can go way above 220 horsepower. And also the interior, it just has that 2000s classic Audi premium feel in it. It has aluminum trim and solid build quality. Price-wise, this car is also very good because you will definitely find a lot of Quattro TTs under 5,000 euros. But you will also need to look out for timing chain that I will recommend you to check, or anything, get to know it if the timing chain was changed, because we don't like Audis with bad timing chain, just trust me. So yeah, just go get yourself an Audi TT if you like this. This is just an all-wheel drive Volkswagen Golf, but maybe with a little lighter chassis. Trust me, the Audi TT is a perfect choice if you want an all-wheel drive, winter, summer car, because it's definitely gonna have that premium feel, it's gonna feel fast, and also if you just want to tune it a little bit, it will definitely worth every penny to spend on this little car. Alright, next up at number 8, we have another little hot hatch with another 1.8-liter turbocharged engine, and that is the Volkswagen Polo IV GTI. As I said before, this car also has the 1.8-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 150 horsepower, and for a car this light, it means quick acceleration and also fun driving in the city and also on twisty European roads. Whether you want to put a stage 1 tune on the car or just a few mods, this engine will definitely handle it, trust me, and that's why this car is one of the favorite among some enthusiasts who are on a budget. The handling is sharp thanks to the sport-tuned suspension from the factory, of course. The car feels nimble, precise, and connected to the road. Although it's a front-wheel drive car, because of the light chassis, it makes the cornering surprisingly good. On top of that, the car is very much affordable. They go between 2,500 euros to 5,000 euros, but I would say in the middle you can find some decent ones for sale. Although you will need to look out for the kilometers in them, then some little quirks here and there, but you can definitely find a good example. Also, maintenance-wise, the car is basically perfect for a budget enthusiast because you won't need to spend a lot of money and time on the car. So yeah, the Polo IV GTI is the ultimate pocket rocket if you want a decent car, but you don't want to spend a fortune. Next up at number 7, we got something more refined and very much German. Is the BMW E39 5 Series. Depending on the engine, you can get the 20i, the 25i, and the 28i. These natural aspirated engines are very smooth and they deliver very good mid-range torque. And also they give you that straight 6 BMW soundtrack that every single enthusiast loves. It's got rear-wheel drive and a beautifully balanced chassis, which will make the E39 very, very good to drive. It doesn't matter if it's an automatic or a manual, it will definitely feel solid, connected, and it's gonna feel awesome to drive. You can definitely find a decent E39 between 2 to 5,000 euros depending on the engine and the state of the car. They love to rust, but if you want a decent one, you can go and grab yourself one for around 3,000 euros. And although it's a 5 Series, it's still surprisingly engaging behind the wheel. Yeah, sure, I know it's bigger, it's heavier than a hot hatch, but it's still amazing to drive, it's comfortable, and it's just classy. This car is the perfect combination of everyday usability and driving enjoyment. Next up at number 6, we have a luxury coupe, which is gonna be the Mercedes-Benz CLK 200 Kompressor with the W209 chassis. Yeah, I know it's not your typical enthusiast car, but you heard me right, it has a supercharger and rear-wheel drive and a beautifully balanced chassis that will make cornering and handling amazing. This car also has a 1.8 liter engine, but instead of a turbo, it has a supercharger, and with just a simple pulley upgrade and a simple ECU tune, this car can go way above 200 horsepower. And unlike most cheap coupes, this actually feels premium. Like the leather seats, the big infotainment system, everything. This car is just the perfect luxury coupe on a budget. You can find these all over Europe for around 3,000 euros, and because it also shares some parts with the C-Class, maintenance is also not that bad. It's the perfect mixture of comfort and performance. And honestly, I very much recommend you this car because, as I said, it's cheap, it's very much tunable, and it's just definitely gonna put a smile on your face. At number 5, we have the Audi A4 B6 Quattro with 3 engine versions. Depending on the model, you can find it with a 1.8 liter turbo, a 2 liter TFSI or a 3 liter V6. Also, these all paired with the Audi's legendary all-wheel drive system, which is the Quattro. Which means it doesn't matter if it's wet, slippery, snowy, rainy, or just a twisty road, it's gonna stay planted to the road. The 1.8 is basically a tuner's dream, as I said before, because with some simple mods, you can push this car around 200 horsepower. Now the 2 liter TFSI engine is a very smooth engine, but don't let this fool you, because this engine can take anything. This can go way around 300 horsepower with also just a few mods. And the 3 liter V6, yeah, that's a bigger engine. It growls like crazy. It has a very good noise and it puts out a lot of torque, but still, maintenance is gonna be a bit bigger. Just as before, inside it still has that 2000s Audi premium feel to it, although it's an A4. It has a solid build quality and it's comfortable. You can find a decent Quattro manual for around 2,000 to 3,000 euros, depending on the state of the car. But in my opinion, I would definitely go for either the 2.0 TFSI or the 3 liter V6. It depends on how much you wanna spend on maintenance. So yeah, whether you go for the 1.8 liter, the 2 liter or the 3 liter V6, it's gonna be capable, balanced and fun. Number 4 on my list is the Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 Kompressor again, with the R170 chassis. Under the hood, it has a 2.3 liter compressor engine, which puts out around 193 horsepower, which is plenty enough for a car this light. And because it's rear-wheel drive, you get that pure, classic sports car feel, especially with the top down. The R170 chassis is simple, reliable, and you can find these dirt cheap all over Europe. And the best part is the supercharger vine, it just never gets old. You can pick up a decent one for around 2,000 euros, and they are surprisingly reliable if they are well maintained. It's a classy, timeless little coupe roadster that will still turn heads today. And also for the supercharger vine, you will never get tired of that. And now we are entering my top 3 list, which we will start with the Audi A3 1.8 liter turbo and Quattro. This little Quattro hatchback packs the same 1.8 liter turbo engine as we've seen before, but also with the Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system. That means it is surprisingly quick and it's performs very good in bad weather. So again, rainy, wet, slippery road or a twisty European road, it doesn't matter to this little hot hatch. It will take every turn like a champ. It's light, nimble, and perfect if you want a small car, but also you want to use it every day. And the fact that it's a Quattro, that makes it a favorite among enthusiasts. You can find a lot of them way under 5,000 euros, but you will need to look out for some quirks, and of course the rust and maybe previous damage. Just look out for those. But in the end, it is the car that will make you smile every single time you go out for a drive. And for now, the number 2 on the list is gonna be one of my all-time favorite cars, which is gonna be the BMW E46 3 Series. Whether it's the 20i, the 23i or the 25i, you can never go wrong with these cars. All of them are naturally aspirated straight 6 engines with that classic BMW smoothness and character. It's rear-wheel drive, it drives beautifully, it delivers strong mid-range torque also, and it sounds amazing through a proper exhaust. It has a near-perfect weight distribution, and also that legendary chassis makes it a joy to drive. It's reliable if you keep it well maintained, so just look out for those oil changes and everything is gonna be alright. Parts are also everywhere, so to tune it, it's very easy. You just put a few mods on the car and it's gonna be a lot more thrilling. For me, it's the perfect combination of classic design, performance, and everyday usability. Picking an E46 manual is like a dream come true. It revs beautifully, it sounds amazing, and it's just a joy to drive. So nothing can beat an E46, except the number 1 spot on the list. And finally, here it is the BMW E36 3 Series. Whether it's the 20i, the 25i or the 28i, it's a pure driver's car. Honestly, this is the car that made me fall in love with the car culture and made me fall in love with just cars all in all. It's a rear-wheel drive, it has a beautifully balanced weight distribution, and of course, it has that naturally aspirated 6-cylinder engine that just revs and sinks beautifully every single time, and it delivers torque wherever you want it. Whether you want to slap on a turbo, put a few mods on, or just tune it for 400 horsepower, this M52 will definitely manage it, and you won't be disappointed. These cars are light, nimble, and responsive, so every single turn or shift feels so alive. You can pick up a solid example for around a few thousand euros, but you will definitely need to look out for rust, because these cars with the E46, they love to rust, and they are going to rust. So just look out for those and keep it well maintained. So oil changes again, and don't forget, very important, look out for the rust. So yeah, sure, you might have to put some work on it and some money into it, but trust me, every single penny is gonna worth spending on this car. The E36 isn't just a car, it's an experience. The engine, the sound, the tunability, the comfort, the design of the car is just the perfect combination of everything, and that is why this car is the favorite among enthusiasts, and that's why the E36 made it to the top 1 on my list. So there you have it, my top 10 cheap cars for enthusiasts in Europe, from the practical Golf IV GTI to the legendary E36. All of these cars can prove you guys that you don't need to spend a fortune to buy yourself a very fun car to drive. Which one would you pick for your garage? Please drop it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. More cool projects are coming your way soon, but for now, stay very positive, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!